welcome to the second episode of Tracking. Taylor Majors here for Andress Engineering Associates, Trackmobile dealer in the southeastern United States. This morning we've got our October 2021 rail industry report. Let's get right to the numbers. In October, total average weekly car loadings were 236,753 cars per week, or up 3.8% over October 2020. Ex-coal car loadings were 172,258, or 2.2% over October 2020, and intermodal car loadings averaged 269,379 cars per week, or down 7.9% over October 2020. For the year, total car loads are up 7.5% through October 2021 versus 2020. Ex-coal car loads are up 6%, and intermodal is up 8%. While coal continues its renaissance, we'll continue to focus mostly on ex-coal. October represented a return to acceleration after September's disappointing report and the 8th straight month of year-over-year ex-coal gains. That said, we're still 3.9% off of this time in 2019. And perhaps more importantly, looking forward, we're now entering the time of year where we start to see loadings drop off. So far this year, we have not seen that. In 2021, ex-coal car loadings have actually accelerated through August, September, and now into October. We're curious to see as we go into the end of the year and the first of 2022 how this continues, if this trend drops off with usual seasonal patterns or we continue to increase. Turning to individual commodity categories now. In October, 15 of the AAR's 20 tracked commodity categories were up over October 2020. Some standouts: grain had a great resurgence in October as exports increased dramatically from previous months and it returned to levels seen earlier than the year. Chemicals and petroleum were up 3.5% in October over October 2020. Coal, which we've already talked about, was up 8% year over year. Forest products, that's things like wood, pulp, and paper, were up 5.7% over October 2020. Metals continues to be a huge standout as it was up 18% over October last year, and so far this year is up 26.3%. That includes things like metallic ores, coke, primary metal products, and iron and steel scrap. Motor vehicles and parts continue to be a negative or a drag on the railcar loading sector as we were down 15% from last year. We've covered this in previous articles, and really it's just a part shortage. You can't put stuff in cars that you don't have. Going to the non-metallic minerals, they were up 4.6% over October 2020, and so far we're up 0.9% or about in line this year. Thank you for joining us for episode 2 of Tracking. This has been part 1 of our October Rail Report. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll focus on the broader economy and other macro trends affecting the rail industry. This has been Taylor Majors for Andress Engineering. For all your Trackmobile needs, contact Andress Engineering or visit andressengineering.com. Until next time, keep it on the rails.